Hello, I'm Amanda, and I'm talking from Beckley, where we spent some wonderful times with Anne and Sasha, and just having the most deep and delightful time. Sasha was a scientist more in the ancient classical world, or the 19th century style. He didn't go for diplomas and positions, but he thought independently and experimented on himself. Of course, with psychedelics and changing things that change the psyche, in a sense, one has to experiment on oneself to know what the changes are. One can look at them in brain imaging terms, but that comes secondary to understanding how these strange substances manage to change human consciousness so deeply. And that is what he did. He was a deep explorer of new areas. I loved Sasha's passion for sharing his great knowledge. He had the kind of schoolboy's enthusiasm for trying to transmit his love of these drawings of compounds. And I remember so well him poring over a manuscript with Cosmo and trying to lead him into a love of how these chemicals can link and change human consciousness. He was very much an intellectual giant who didn't show his wares at all. It was all disguised behind the joker. Courteous, considerate and humble. He was a wonderful man. And because after all, the exploration of one's own consciousness must be the most basic of human rights. Sasha's legacy is incredibly important. It's so brilliant of Sasha not only to live his life perfectly, but also have a perfect death, surrounded by the people he loves, holding every moment. I think he's a wonderful example to us all.